This is the three royals wanting to say this to Tails. Tails, this is what we've been trying. This is what I was warning you about. You were like, "Oh, it would help prevent it." Yeah. Listen to get like this stupid. You should have fucking just dealt with it and just waited until everybody else found you a cure. But no, you had to go to Robotnik's bitch ass. Like, I swear to God, Tails, you make bad decisions. For someone that is smart, that always wants to say, "Oh, how smart I am compared to Milo," you're fucking stupid. Like, and I'm saying like stupid on a practical sense, not on a knowledge sense. Everybody got some, you know. The funny thing about knowledge is everybody has their own variation of knowledge to a varying degree. But at the end of the day, Tails, for the love of God, you're working for Eggman, the man who constantly made you and Sonic's lives a living hell. But for what? You're just like, well, I'm in this spot right now because of Zoe. It's like, boy, if we were anywhere near you, I would have just helped you on the spot. No questions asked. But hey, you don't believe in magic, so what can I do for you technically? also, Yuko's better at potions than I am, so it's more like she'd probably have to help you, and I'd have to fucking help. Me and Yuko still have a kind of tenuous relationship that I know she's not really my sister anymore. It's kind of weird. But that's not. And I don't want to go to Shahira-san, my other sister, because just no, just and no, I don't hate my sister Scheherazade. It's just on the principle of the thing. Going to her is like going to Yuko. It's like admitting I can't do something, but I can just, but I actually could just age him up time style, which my God tier powers could probably do. I'd be able to knock that out in an instant. But I'm just saying, but I'm just being a dick. But I just want to say this: I'm being kind of a dick to details, but at the same time, fucking, you're working for Eggman, dude. No motherfuckers working for Eggman. No, this my only option. I'm like, see, why you working for all these? Why you working for these evil men? Like you got Eggman, you got Frieza. You support Frieza. This is like your penance for supporting Frieza, bro. Out here being angsty. I mean, we all were angsty at a point in our lives, but Bugsy's right. You're kind of just. What is wrong with having you in this universe? Y'all just be fucking up bad and fucking up forwards. I don't even be trying. We're on this cruise, and like none of us are doing shit. Bugsy had to get up in Sonic's face. I got him in the Sonic's face because he was disrespecting you. He was disrespecting you, and I got mad because that's some bullshit. You ain't that other manic. I don't care what that blue fake waffle says. You need to keep his fucking family shit away from us. That's on him. That's on him and that family. Hating green motherfuckers. How about y'all motherfuckers need to chill? How about that? Everybody that's green is a bad motherfucker. I'm a bad motherfucker. No, but I'm saying like a bad motherfucker not in a cool way, but in a fucked up way. And Sonic can, that Sonic can go sit on any hive of bees for all I give a shit about. Why is Omega taking Amy anyway? I think for nephews.
Thank you.
Okay, why does he want him? You can't be like I told Omega the other night. You can't be sitting out here watching people screw. You can't be doing that shit. The fuck is wrong with you? You're. And at least he's not like Data from Star Trek: The Next Generation, because we all know Data had a. It's weird that he had a. It's weird that he had a swans, man. I mean, he used it though. Didn't he? I mean, he did, but like, that just raised a lot of questions for me as a person. Like, we guys, stop. We're gonna be sitting here talking about how data could get it. Man, no, that's another discussion for another day. Possibly when we get off this ship.
Night Fury Lover, Omega's ship cannot stay afloat forever, and there are no lifeboats. If something happens that causes the ship to go down, then everyone drowns. That means no nephews.
Omega, you have to listen to them. They're telling the truth.
I have container loads of MREs.
Which is what?
Meals ready to eat. They do.
How do you not? Bugsy, Amy ain't that smart. I know that, but you think you know what MRE? We know what MREs are because it's Amy. It's Amy.
You're speaking to their family and everyone doesn't want you to be family? Exactly! Nobody sees you as an uncle!
But they will be my nephews.
I mean, Omega. Well, maybe not you specifically, but the Omega I know is family to me. Like, he would never ask us to be like, he would never ask us all to bang in continuously to get you your nephews, man. And maybe when you were on your long trip, you may have crossed some wires here and there, but like, this ain't right, Omega. You can't just force people to be. You can't just force people to do the fucking. You can't force people to do the horizontal tango just so you want nephews. Like, literally, to me, regardless of what Amy says, to the Shadow, to Rouge, you're their family. I don't care what Pinky says. Pinky can go sit down because she don't control her anger. I don't care what she says. But you, Omega, you are family to Team Dark. To them. They love you. But you can't force them to be. You can't force them to do the. You can't force them to be doing the hippity bippity. You can't force them that. You can't force them to do that shit. And you can't force anybody else. Because, Omega, to be an uncle is a great thing. And, you know, sometimes you gotta really try hard to do what you do. Sometimes you may not get it right all the time. Others, you may feel like you failed a lot of the time. But if you want to be an uncle, you got nieces. Go with that. You have nieces. And they may not be nephews, but there's something. Be an uncle to them. They need you, Omega. Don't try to force people to fuck just because you want nephews. I will defend you. I'll defend you tomorrow regardless. But you need to understand something, Omega. This whole you trying to get nephews is not gonna do anything. And next time, guys, let's not go in this. Let's not go anywhere with these guys. Just saying. Would save us a lot of the trouble, a lot of the headache, a lot of me running from Mama Robotnik and her kinky sexual proclivities. Oh, dude, don't worry. Don't worry, man. Next time we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go back to. We're gonna go back to formerly Zack Island. Oh, guys, you can't go to Zack Island. You got significant others, and so do I, and we can't do that. We can't go there. We can't go there. We're not all single. We can't go there. We can't do that. We can't make that a trip next year. We can't. We fucking can't. You know, part of me wants it. Aaron would kick my ass. And they know how to kick my ass. They're the only people that do. So I ain't sleeping on the couch. I ain't sleeping on the couch for y'all. I love you. You're my brothers. I love you all. I love you both. I ain't sleeping on the couch for y'all. I need my lead. I need to feel my Kim, my Shigo. My everybody just on me. I need to feel my beloved guitar on me too. I can't just you know, like that dude. Okay, then let's just go to Space Hawaii next year. Actually, that's like a good idea. Well, we're not all going to Alaska. Meanwhile, in Alaska, no, we are not hard cutting to that. No. Stop that bullshit. No, we're not doing that shit.
I do not require uncle to have them be my nephews.
No, Omega, you can't, like I said, you can't just be making people go, I must get nephews. Because you can't just force people to do the mattress mambo, my automaton. You can't be doing this. You gotta let shit happen naturally. It was a cruise anyway where it's a couple cruise where people were gonna bang anyway. You gotta let that shit happen naturally. And y'all should have brought Omega anyway. The fuck is wrong with y'all? This man's all out here like, nephews. Y'all motherfuckers can't say no to the robot because y'all scared of him. Me and Bugsy would have been like, come here, Omega. Oh, you still have that weak spot like our Omega has. Shut down. Oh, they totally done that. See you when we get back, dude. Hey, man, I'm going to straighten my face. I mean, how you feel, Manny? I just feel like they shouldn't have brought him along in the first place, dudes. It's like, because Mega feeling kind of manic, and like, let's just say, like, during that whole trip where he came back, I mean, he's been acting kind of different, but you know, the people in this dimension don't have any foresight. No, foresight, going to therapy, any common sense whatsoever, and a brain between all of them, yes.
Let him leave.
Yeah, I
Wait,
believe
so that is true.
my mother did say that, and now that it's being corroborated, that is very worrying.
Well, what should we do?
Tails went to fucking Eggman because Granny was crazy. Oh God, he's with Eggman. Oh Tails, if you can hear us now, we think your shit is fucking stupid. If you were with us, we'd fucking say, oh dude, we clown you some more. And it would be funny, so I don't think that we are done here. The next time we see you, we're clowning you so hard. Don't think that we won't fucking do it because you just said screw it, we're going to clown you some more. Well, I just say don't blame yourself, man. You just gotta be a little bit more proactive, bro. Because you with Milo, y'all just like let him do whatever. And that's why he turned out the way he did. Like, he turned out pretty badly. And y'all took him to y'all probably took him to that freaking, you know, I say boarding school, I say correctional facility. Like, y'all let Milo do and say what he wanted because he was smart, and that's what gave him like the fucking like ego to do whatever he wanted. Because y'all listen to him, he's like, oh, I can get away with anything. It's kind of like you're doing like a Ross. What Bosie's trying to say is like you're doing a Ross Geller to. You did a Ross Geller to fucking Milo. You know? Like how Ross's parents and friends kind of was like, hey, Ross is smart, so we're gonna kind of give him all the attention. Meanwhile, your other son has been fighting Eggman, being the smartest thing in the world, save Station Square, a bunch of other shit. But Milo got all the adulation and all the praise and shit, and that's how he felt left out. That's why freaking Tails be acting the way he does. And the fact that y'all won't let him date who he wants is another reason too. I'll be like, no, you can't date Marine, even though he wasn't gonna date Marine. They that works in your family, but that work in ours. Like seriously, Rosemary, you're way too controlling. And that whole mommy-daughter, the mommy-baby date was fucking weird. You could have fucking took Milo for that when he was still around. Fucking Milo tried to break y'all up. Like, he was the real, like, threat, and y'all just be like, no, let's give him a slap on the wrist. It just shows that you guys are really lax. You're lax when you don't need. You're strict when you don't need to be, but you're lax when you don't need to be lax. And let me be honest, Rosemary totally fell for Obi-Wan Coyote's shit. Like, flower friends, no, he wanted to pollinate. That boy wanted to pollinate. He wanted to go, oh yes, Rosemary, hold on to my lightsaber now. Are we ever gonna beat up Obi-Wan Coyote? Oh yes, one of these days he's gonna fucking get his ass whooped by us. And I'm gonna play one of my songs. It's not Smack My Bitch Up, is it? Yes, it is. No. It's probably gonna be Santeria. Oh, really? I'm gonna be like, I ain't got no crystal ball. I had $1 million, but I spent it all. I'm just gonna whoop his ass. You think the Institute's alright? Lunar and Eclipse told me it's fine. They're fine. There hasn't been any entities, so we haven't been called away, so we're good. God, nothing's really going on. I know, right? Other than, Omega wanting everybody to fuck. Nothing's really happening. And at least they ain't do it. At least they ain't, hey bros, at least they ain't going don't you fucking do that. Manic, don't you fucking do the hit thrust. Nah, I'm doing it. Whoa, eternal. At least that ain't happening. Dude, it'd be weird. Okay, dudes, it'd be weird if like, just Omega was doing that shit. Are we gonna defend Omega tomorrow? I think we're gonna have to. Because it's not really his fault to an extent. He doesn't really comprehend that he shouldn't be asking random ass people for nephews. In a sense, he don't know no better. He thinks he does, but he really doesn't.
Dude, if they know what's happening, we should ask what we could do to help.
Okay, Rosemary, well, bro, you're one of my, like, I would say, Mr. Pro, you're kind of like one of my homies. And, like, on the side, you're kind of like one of my homies. But it's like, y'all can't do anything. Well, I ain't never seen you fight nobody. I've seen you talk about planes and stuff, but I ain't never seen you fight anybody. I mean, you actually even marvel at the fact that I can fight and I'm all dignified and shit, but I can fight. And your very envious brother, who, on some real shit, can actually kind of hold his own against me. He can't win, but he can hold his own.
Are we certain that... Is there any room for misinterpretation?
No.
Well, it says right there, won't let him leave.
I know. But if there's any room for...
When we get off this boat, we're beating up Eggman. No, I'm grabbing Eggman, I'm gonna go, bitch! You know what time it is. Because unlike my imposter, who Double really kept pushing that little relationship, that was fucked up. I'm going to fucking enjoy you, Eggman. What? You're really gonna torture him? Oh yes, I am. You're gonna make him have another heart attack. And then I'm gonna resuscitate him and be like, whoa! And hit him with a bunch of electrodes every day for 3 weeks. Cry for me, Eggman, cry for me. God, Bugsy, you're really feeling it today. I mean, no, Eggman want to be a fuck boy. I can show him, like, you know, like my father used to say, I can show you better than I can tell you. Whenever he was dealing with a certain enemy, that's what he used to say to people. I can show you better than I can tell you. And I would show Eggman that his smarts don't mean a damn thing to a person that can basically go backwards and forwards in the time and warp reality. So you're really gonna make him have an ego death. It's either that or we call the Booty Warriors for this, Eggman. And does anyone want to call my cousin Yujiro? Show of hands. Does anyone want to call my cousin Yujiro? Nah, no one wants to do it. I don't want to do it. But that might happen. We may have to improvise, but I may have to break his mind without, you know, the usual mind-breaking methods. Just saying. Is Charlotte Moon gonna stop us? She does. I'm gonna be like, lady, keep your egg under control. You're his character. Keep him under control. That's all I gotta say about that. Anyways, well, while we're kind of figuring out what we're gonna do, everybody's figuring out what they're gonna do to Omega. Guys want to play a few rounds of You Don't Know Jack? That actually sounds pretty good, Bugsy. Let's go do that. Hell yeah! Okay, which one do you have? You have the 2020 version from another universe? Yes, I do. Of all the versions, man. Let's just fucking go. I'm feeling like it tonight. Well, not tonight. It's still daytime, but you get my point. We find everybody else? No. After the whole Sonic thing, they're a little bit weirded out by us, and they want to leave us alone. So we're good. So it's just us, my harem, and all of our buddies. Yeah, the usual. We'll see you guys later. Peace, and remember, Omega, you don't need to be forcing people to bang. Banging needs to come naturally. Love making needs to come right. You know what I'm saying? Bugsy and I know this perfectly, and so does Manic. Manic has a wife. Yeah, the defining thing about our Manic is that he made something of himself. He's rich and literally, and so are we because of our jobs. But and he made something of himself. He doesn't wear all black like he's from a Hot Topic that blew up. Yeah, our boy's presentable. Mm-hmm. Guys, thanks for that. What you are, man? You accomplished a lot of stuff. Be happy. I say be proud that you're not that other manic. That other manic can only be jealous of you and dream of that. But he doesn't have any ambition. Other than fucking other people up. Alright guys, let's go play some You Don't Know Jack. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Guys, got anything to say before we get out of here? People, make sure your sentient robot never wants you to fucking continuously. Because that's not how love works. And if your robot does start saying nephews, sit him down and tell him you can't just force people to do that shit. And also, guys, if you ever find yourself helping out a mad scientist because you de-aged yourself, bros, I'm just here to tell you, that you don't need that mad scientist. Just call us, and we'll do something. Well, we'll be seeing you later. Bye, guys. You Don't Know Jack, and our freaking Streets of Rage marathon continues. Fuck yeah. Fuck Trivial Pursuit. But Trivial Pursuit's for babies. What about Risk? No, Risk is for real men. Okay? Risk is for people like us. Dude, okay, what about Battleship? Battleship is for motherfucking true gentlemen. What about Chess? Chess is for true dignified gentlemen. We're dignified gentlemen, but Battleship is where we get it in, get it done, get it fun. You know what I'm saying? Bugsy, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, get it fun? No, get it fun and then get it done. What the fuck does that mean? Don't worry about what it means, Rancy old boy. Just know that it's happening. What do you mean it's happening? It's just happening, bro. Don't worry about it. I swear to God, sometimes you don't make sense. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. But what's the fun of making sense? Let's go, guys. Peace, everybody.